Welcome back to Commander of the Week. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most feared mono blue commanders in all Magic, the broster himself, Bruvac the Grandiloquent. If you love making your opponents watch their entire library vanish, this commander is up your alley. So, what does Bruvac actually do? Let's begin the analysis. Bruvac is a mono blue human advisor that doubles the number of cards your opponents mill. That means if a card effect that makes an opponent, let's just say, mill 10 cards, it will make them mill 20 instead. The entire goal of the deck is to make your opponents mill out their entire deck before they kill you, making your opponents squeal as your victory is satisfying. So what are the staples in my version of Bruvac? Let's begin with number 1. Jidoor, Aristocrastic Capital. This land is an automatic include. Not only does it give you mana consistently, but its strategy is synergy in this mill deck. Why? Because if you cast it for its mill cost, its sorcery speed cost, it helps you put pressure on your opponent. Target opponent mills half their library rounded down. Now, if you need a mana on the spot, it also comes in as a tap land. Super efficient. Staple number 2, Riverchurn Monument. If you pay its exhaust cost with 2 colorless and 2 island, the effect, once you triggered, will be beautiful because the opponent will have cards already in their graveyard, setting you up for a better victory. Next, Jace Perfect Mind. You need a Planeswalker, and Jace is historically known for having mill effects. Jace is so brutal in this deck. His minus ability mills a ton of cards at once. And Bruvac on the board, it is usually enough to take an opponent completely out of the game. Plus, it gives you repeatable mill engine effects. He is a must-have in this deck. The minus X is depending on its loyalty counters. So if you manage to get him up to 6, up to 7, that will be 7 times 3. So 21 cards. But if you want to rip him off the rip, it will be 5 times 3, which will be 15 cards. With Bruvac on the board, it will be 30 cards instead. Simply beautiful. Next, the key monster on the deck, Persistent Patrons. This is the bread and butter of Bruvac. This creature, it lets you tap this advisor to mill, and with Bruvac it doubles. If you've got a handful of these on the battlefield, you basically turning every tap into a death sentence of your opponent's library. It is a very efficient card. It is perhaps the staple of the deck itself because you can have several of these cards. And for inside of the deck, I'm running 24. So if you have up to 4, you get to untap it and then you get to mill an opponent's 12 cards. It is very, very good with Bruvac. And lastly, Traumatize. This is a classic finisher. Traumatize makes an opponent put half their library into the graveyard. With Bruvac, pretty much double means you're dead. So 50 goes in, another 50 gonna go in. So it's pretty much a game shot. One spell could wipe somebody's deck in a one shot. This is the kind of play that makes people say, are you serious? Because once they see that happen, if they don't counter it, it is game. So in closing, what do you think about the Commander of the Week? Bruvac. Have you played Bruvac before? If you have, let me know the staples that you have used. Let me know if you're interested. I will be dropping the Moxfield link in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more Magic the Gathering fun.